very much for that update there.
I want to turn our attention now to the crisis in Egypt, where two top Islamic groups are reportedly seeking a truce with Egypt's military. According to the Associated Press, the groups are willing to stop massive street protests in exchange for an end to the military crackdown on Muslim Brotherhood supporters. Joining us now to talk about this and the larger issues, Cynthia Farahat, a Coptic Christian and political activist who fled Egypt back in 2011. She's an associate fellow at the Middle East Forum. Cynthia, it's good to have you on.
Thank you for having me.
This request for a truce from these Islamist groups, what do you make of that?
If it's conditioned by the reinstallment of Mohammed Morsi, then I do not think that this is ever going to happen, and I do not think that we can refer to what these Muslim Brotherhood gatherings as protests. If we can say that the Boston bomber was a protester, they're as much as protesters as he was.
The Coptic Christians have taken much of they've borne the brunt of the rage, really, that's been issued by many of the Muslim Brotherhood supporters. So many of the churches have been burned. What's behind that? Is it simply revenge?
The Muslim Brotherhood have said that they are going to burn Christians alive, that they have said that there are going to be improvised explosives and that there will be terrorist attacks against Christians. So they are doing exactly what they promised they would do.
And what should Americans make of all of this violence? I mean, it seems that we don't have a great deal of opportunity to sway the events there.
Actually, there is, because America can still have leverage if it decides to ally with the Egyptian people in the war against terrorism by calling the international militant movement of the Muslim Brotherhood a terrorist organization, because there is a possibility that it would get designated as such in Egypt. So this would definitely be very helpful for the Egyptian people if America starts, especially that they are the leaders of Hamas and they are the founders of the terrorist group Al-Qaeda.
So you think that the United States should side with the military in its overthrow of Morsi's government?
Absolutely. Because right now the other option was that we would have something like the Nazi party in Germany. So we did not really have much of an option. The military is not the best ally, but it's certainly better than the armed genocidal terrorists.
But as you know, many people have said, look, Mohammed Morsi was elected democratically, and therefore the United States should stand behind, the democratic process.
And that notion also could have been applied after Hitler was democratically elected as well. But the United States waged a war against the Nazis, and rightfully so. The democracy should not be an excuse to support fascism and mass murder.
Cynthia Farahat from the Middle East Forum. Interesting perspective. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.